Hey, this is Nicole, and today I am doing a Let's Play video for Bare Knuckle 3. You'll notice that this is in English. It has been translated from Japanese to English. And as you may know, Bare Knuckle 3 is actually Streets of Rage 3 in the United States. But changes were made when they brought it over to the US that a lot of people feel made the game not as good as the Japanese version. So I'm going to play a little Bare Knuckle 3 today to show you what the Japanese version is like. I got the idea to do this because I'd been talking to someone recently who mentioned that she actually preferred Streets of Rage 3 to Streets of Rage 2, which very much surprised me. Most people that I've talked to believe that Streets of Rage 2 is the better game, and I tend to agree with that because I like Streets of Rage 2 much more than Streets of Rage 3. But we'll play the Japanese version and see what we think about it. Just set up the options quickly. And as always, I will choose Blaze. Now, one thing that I think was lacking in the US version were all of these cutscenes that appear before a level and, well, in between levels. Maybe. It's been so long since I played the US version, I'm not sure. Okay, there were some things that this game added that are different than Streets of Rage 2. One thing you'll notice that there is a meter on the right-hand side next to my life gauge, and I think that if you let that meter build up, you can use the special move without losing any life. Or if I used it before it builds up again, it would take some from my life meter. Also, you can now run, which you could not do in Streets of Rage 2. And there are these rolls that you can do vertically and horizontally to help evade attacks from the enemy. Also, the tap twice attack can now build in strength, which you'll see as I play this game. It'll go from this move to one that goes further across the screen, and eventually it turns into a slide. Another thing that differs is you'll see as I use the bat, it eventually breaks. Where in the second game, your weapon would disappear either after using it a certain amount of times, or if you got knocked down a certain amount of times, or if you progressed to a new part of the level. And Blaze has special attacks with a knife. She does that uppercut when I do the tap twice move. She also has a special move she does with the sword, which is that. Oh, I can't believe I just got hit by that. Or that. You may hear my dog drinking in the background. Sorry about that. So you can see a lot of the previous enemies from prior Streets of Rage games are here. Graphically, this seems very much on par with Streets of Rage 2, from what I remember. It may be slightly improved, but it's certainly not improved to the extent that Streets of Rage 2 was over the original Streets of Rage. And if I remember correctly, I believe this boss was changed in the US version. And you can probably imagine why. He's very stereotypical village people. Especially after you beat him, which you'll see what happens then. So he cries after you beat him. Kind of ridiculous. I will say that I do like the running in this game. it does make it a bit easier. I am not doing well against him. Wow. It's been a while since I played this, and this is embarrassing. Well, at least I didn't die. Now, there's a way to play as Shiva. I don't know if it's done by a code or how it's done. I've never been all that interested in playing as him, so... By the way, if you're curious how I'm recording this, I'm using RGB SCART and then up-converting that. So much better than how we used to play this over RF. Okay, you can see that there's now a star underneath my life bar, which means my one attack where I tap twice has become more powerful, and you can see it covers a much greater distance, which isn't always a good thing, because I'll do that sometimes and jump past the person I want to attack. Well, I don't. Okay. Now, if I manage to beat this boss without beating the kangaroo, the kangaroo becomes a selectable character. The kangaroo is such a pain in the ass, though, that I tend to not worry about it. But maybe I will this time. Well, if I can get a hold of I should be able to do this without beating Rue. There. And now Rue runs away, and he will now be selectable, I think. If I have to continue, I can select him. So the person I was talking to about Streets of Rage 3 said this is her favorite stage. I know some people really have a problem with this stage, just with the flashing lights and everything. They're not big fans. guess I'll get this even though I don't, well, maybe I won't get it. There, even though I don't need it. Oh, now I have two with knives. Okay. Well, that didn't work. I believe in previous games also that whenever you grab someone, you dropped your weapon. Maybe that was just in the first one. Really do not like fighting this boss. Oh. Well, if I can beat the one, like, there, now it'll be much easier. I was wondering if I should have put this on hard. This doesn't seem as difficult as I remember it, but I think that may have been because Streets of Rage 3 is harder than Bare Knuckle 3. There. Well, that's a very apropos news break there. second star, so now my moves have changed a little. Yeah, I think in the next time it goes up, once I get 3 stars, there's a slide at the end of that move. I think that will explode on its own if I leave it long enough. Yeah. I rarely use the bombs. Now, I think that's new in this version. I don't think the Garcias, how do you pronounce their name? I don't think that they had a jumping attack in previous games. Oh, no. I thought they were going to knock me in the pit. Okay, the first time I played this, I was so confused about this part. I didn't realize that you had to constantly knock the bulldozer back. Thought you were just supposed to outrun it. So as you can imagine, I used to lose a lot of lives on this part. I let him hit me at the end. I don't know what that drum was doing up there, but... Oh, yes. You know, you cannot have a beat-em-up game without an elevator level. It is like one of the oldest cliches in beat-em-ups. Did he take my turkey? I think he took my turkey. I didn't realize they could do that. Lost my first life and lost a star. as you can see, that happens when you lose a life. So, I'm going to have to build back up. I should just get rid of the... Well, now I have gotten rid of the pipe. I was going to say, the pipe really isn't a good weapon for her. At least, I don't think so. I tend to do much better with the fast weapons. No! Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if I can reduce their numbers a bit. I did not mean to pick up the knife. That actually hurt me. So it looks like I'm going to end up losing my other star. Yeah. Well, so I probably won't be able to show you the slide, because I doubt I get built back up to that. Okay, I cannot lose another life on him. Seriously? Well, it turns out it was a robot. That's a surprise. Oh, yeah, don't really care for this level either. For that reason. You can tell which tracks they're coming on by which ones vibrate. The bottom track is vibrating there. Shoot. Fortunately, I grabbed someone, so I couldn't get out of the way. Coming on the top track. Top track. Bottom track. Top track. Oh, I was not expecting all of these. Bottom track. And the reason I hate this level so much is it's just so easy to accidentally grab someone and then get stuck on a track when those are coming. And they take off so much. Oh, I hate. Let the first car go by before. Alright. see if any of these get hit. Oh, all 4 of them got hit. Nice. Make sure I get safe before another cart comes. I don't know why they can't come up in here. So I realize this probably isn't all that exciting to watch, but I'm trying to get further in the game. I really don't feel like dying a cheap death. I guess I should be glad this doesn't have a time limit like a lot of old beat-em-ups do. I'm not even really sure what these cards are supposed to be. So I think it's pretty obvious why this is not one of my favorite levels. It's kind of boring. At least the way I play it. You know, because you have to avoid the cards so much, I find myself hiding out. And then they do that to try to get me hit by cards. I was hoping that was the end of the level. Ooh, I remember this boss, I think. He's pretty tough. Well, I almost have this one. Oh! I thought I was gonna get hit there. I don't know if there's a way to judge that or not. And I think this third version is a lot more difficult than the first two, if I remember correctly. You know, if I had the ability to go invisible, I think I would just use that all the time. I think, no. There. Well, that was not nearly as bad as I remembered it. I am not following this story at all. The Eliminations Rikusen? Hey, I have one of my stars back. Hey, what up? Like I said earlier, there aren't a whole lot of different enemies in this game than there are in Streets of Rage 2. And even the enemies that are different, like these guys do not appear in Streets of Rage 2, but a very similar enemy does. So, I don't know why more thought didn't go into the design of some new enemies. And of course the Donovans and the Garcia and their variants have been there since Streets of Rage 1. Well, I'm back to 2 stars. See, I think this is where Streets of Rage is at its best. When you have a group of enemies and it's just a matter of determining how to approach the fight instead of adding the cards and other obstacles. Sure, I grab that. And in case one elevator level wasn't enough, here's our second of the game. Doesn't really look like a metal bat, but I'm glad that it has the increased endurance. So for those of you who have played Streets of Rage 2, this probably looks familiar. Because I do believe this is in Streets of Rage 2, the elevator that goes up to the final confrontation with Mr. X. Wasn't sure I was going to get to that in time. And you may remember from Streets of Rage 2, when you reach this part, you first had to fight Shiva. And I had to fight Shiva on level 1 of this game, I believe. Like I said, a lot of these characters have been recycled from the second game. So it wasn't Mr. X after all. Wow. Okay. As with most bosses, or most characters in this game, or enemies, the best approach is to come up from an angle, and up from straight ahead, and try to grab them. Okay, so I have to find 2 barrier control units. Come here. I can't. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't smart. How do I get in these rooms? Well, it looks like I'm definitely not going to be able to save the general, because I have almost 30 seconds left. Oh, I thought I was up too high for that one. Oh, come on! Yeah, there is no way I'm saving him. Well, there's one of the barrier control units. I destroyed one of them. Oh, come on. That bomb might have helped earlier. Well, there he is. Which means the third one, or the second one, is not in here. Weren't there only 3 doors? Do I have to go down another level? Yes. Any chance it's this one? It is! And I think while I'm in here, the time doesn't go down. So I may actually... Oh, well, that may not have been the smartest move. Oh, I thought I... Okay. So it's destroyed. You're kidding me. Okay. Are we having a conversation while we're getting gas? Well, I saved him. Now, who do I have to fight? Oh. Yeah, I think the rocket guys are going to keep coming till I defeat Jet. So best to focus on him as much as I can. Almost have him. Let's see if I can do it without dying. Oh, that was stupid. And I'm dead. Oh my god. You know, they could have done that earlier and helped me out. Hey, it's Adam. I still do not understand why they didn't include him in this game. think that may be a mine on the ground. I'm not sure. Don't plan on finding out. Oh, that's a bomb. I need to not get very close to it. I was doing so well, not getting hit. Oh, I got one of my stars back. Well, at least it didn't take off any energy when he did that. I wasted that turkey. I got hit by that twice. Of course, you'll notice that the screen's positioned where if I'm on either side, I would have got hit by those beams. No! Oh, that's so cheap! Ah! God. Alright. Oh my God. Seems like it's a good thing I did not put this on hard. Oh. Okay. Oh no. Seriously? Alright, well I'm losing a life here. Yep. Oh my God. So all that's left of Mr. X is his brain. I have 3 minutes to prevent essentially World War III. Let's see. Well, it'd help if I could get in more than one hit before he falls down. I have 2 continues. Victy? I guess that is the kangaroo in this one. Thought it was Roo. Well, it probably is in the US version. Alright, I'm done to half my time. And I don't even have him halfway down, so I think we can guess how this is going to go. I could get a hold of him. Yeah. There's no way I'm beating him. Damn it. Not even a matter of lives. I just cannot get to him. One hit and he falls down. Which obviously prevents me from administering much damage. I don't know that I've ever actually beat this. And there it is. Oh, so I guess I will get a bad ending? Well, if I actually do beat him, now that's even questionable. Finally got a hold of him. Okay. I don't know how I kept missing there. Almost have him. Okay. job, Blaze. So Adam saves us. I'm not sure how many endings there are to this game, because I think if I didn't manage to save the general, that would have affected the ending as well. My guess is to get the best ending, you have to save the general and then beat Mr. X under those 3 minutes. So, something which I don't think that I've ever done. But I'm sure someone has, and it's out on YouTube somewhere. So Adam and Skate are hanging out. Axel is training. Blaze is out at the beach. I will comment on the fact that, of course, Blaze had to be just doing something that shows some skin. Although I did kind of comment on it by saying that. Anyway, I will say after this playthrough, I did like this better than I remember liking Streets of Rage 3. I think Streets of Rage 3 is considerably harder for whatever reason, because I don't remember ever getting very far in it, but it's been years since I played it. I started playing it, didn't really like it, so went back to Streets of Rage 2, which I've played through many, many times. They have voice actors in this? Oh, there's Max. I didn't remember that. It doesn't explain, I don't think, where Max was throughout this entire game. Alright, well that's it. Beats of Rage 3 with the fan translation applied to it. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.